Hello, I'm Josh Shepard. I've spent about 20 years working in agencies, then moved into enterprise technology, including leading global event tech for Atlassian's experiential marketing, and now continuing to explore what's possible in modern event platforms. Today, I want to share a few thoughts about event gamification, not just a game, but as a tool to shape behavior and unlock value across an event. So most people know about the classic passport style game that's visit booths, scan codes, check off stops. It's simple, gets people moving, and it drives sponsor traffic, which helps prove sponsor value. But the real opportunity starts when you expand how activities get triggered. What if the game completions didn't just happen from scanning codes or booth visits? What if they were triggered by real engagement? Things like attending sessions, completing surveys, booking meetings, asking questions. Now you're not just running a game, you're guiding behavior across the entire event. So then layer on a progressive reward. What if there's not just one winner, but milestones? Attend 3 sessions, visits 5 sponsors, complete 10 activities, each building upon the previous. And now attendees aren't guessing what to do, they're unlocking engagement step by step. And this is where it gets powerful. Different attendees have different goals. So why not build different engagement paths? First-time attendees get orientation missions. Buyers get targeted sponsor journeys. VIPs get curated experiences. Now games become more than fun, they become personalized navigation. So I've got 4 quick ideas for you that I think are underused but incredibly powerful. None of these require new technology. Idea 1, sponsor matchmaking missions. Instead of sending everyone to one booth, identify the right attendees for the right sponsors and don't just drive traffic, drive qualified engagement. This is what sponsors actually care about, so make use of that. Idea 2, real-time crowd flow balancing. If one area is overloaded and another area is quiet, offer bonus points to shift your attention over the next half hour. You can reduce congestion, fill sessions, balance traffic, use gamification as an operational tool. Have those things preloaded in your checklist. Idea 3, community building challenges. Some of the most valuable moments at events are human connections. That's why we all go to events. So build missions around meeting new people, joining discussions, participating in group activities. Now you're driving real networking, not just booth visits. Last, idea 4, post-event engagement. Gamification doesn't have to end when the event ends. Extend it into on-demand content, surveys, community platforms. That keeps engagement alive and extends event value. So gamification isn't just marketing, it's experience design, operations, sponsor strategy, all working together. Start with the questions, what behavior do we want to create, not what game should we run? So let's pause here for a second and I'll show you a quick intro of how this actually could come into effect. So here's your 30-second demo. I'm using Amego, which is a mobile conference app tool, and it does everything that we've talked about in their abilities. So let's look at Quest, which is their game. And you can see in here, I've created one game, but you can create multiple. So you can create 5 or 6 or more games that fit all your different customizations that we just talked about. You'll notice there's a column here that says audience. This is a very important thing. Let's go check that out. Under edit, go to the bottom. I've got audience, which is attendee types or tags. So you can put tags with attendees and also different attendee types, and then assign different Quest elements to those different people. So that allows you to create very specific engagements for different groups of people. The other thing is if I look under activities, you can see that the different activities they need to complete, I've put scan a QR code for all of them, but let's change that up. Let's go how to complete. And in this list, this is the other thing I talked about, is you can have different engagement elements. So check into a session or a specific one, or complete a specific survey, sponsor booths, engage with sponsors, schedule meetings. There's tons of things in here. This is all very valuable on how you create those customized experiences. The third thing I was going to look at was prizes. And under prizes, we can create a new prize. This, points or stop. How do you want the prize to be triggered? Points would be completing a certain number of things in your quest that you were given. But if you go to stop, you can create some really unique combinations of certain numbers of stops or certain specific stops that they have to complete. So it allows for a lot of variation. So between the prizes of how they win them, the activities on how they achieve them, and the basics of which quests are assigned to which attendee groups, you can accomplish all the things that we talked about. Enjoy your day.